Vinyl Master. Who was that?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Manning's.
What type of appointment he having tomorrow?
With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey as we say hello to
Hey.
Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. Shift together here from the D-line. Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. You know, Russell Wilson played so spectacular for Seattle in the win over New England. But let's talk about this defense and what you've seen from them.
It's one of the best defenses in the league, and it continues to be. I know this for a fact because I've talked with the guys. You know what's most important to them on defense is leading the league in scoring D. They've done it for the last 4 seasons. Drives them crazy if they give up cheap touchdowns. And look what they did against New England. When pressed, a big goal line stand to win it. And Frank Clark has been a revelation on the defensive line, really filling in for Michael Bennett during his injury.
7.5 sacks this year so far for Clark. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Manning. Deep drop. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Bay Irby got your team.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Here's the offense. Certainly some threats on this offense, and one of them that they target is Doug Baldwin.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
Giants.
2nd down now after the pass completion.
Yep.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And here's a look at the defensive unit that hopes to halt this offense today. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say, I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rapid.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. So it's an empty possession there, and you have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise if this would come up short.
And he was swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
Michael Bennett is one of the best pass-rushing defensive linemen in the game. Normally plays defensive end, but when they go to those nickel packages and he works inside, look out, offensive guards. You got a problem.
Finding time. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
But that's the kickstarter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy.
You got a dog over there?
Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise, because we know.
Trying to get it to
use a pick.
Intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again. Into a double team, and it's
he got it back.
Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Surveying the field. He's going to hit a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes.
Wilson hit.
I lost the ball. God doggy.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
They run again with Jennings. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
Manning. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
A nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
How about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old
I had to get out that backfield, man.
Super Bowl winning quarterback telling me he loves offensive coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He couldn't quite hold it.
He dropped it.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Why did my dude duck like that, though?
23-yard line. The New York set to take the field.
Oh, man, I don't care who that was.
Interceptions in this game. I would have to think, of course, in a quarterback. But number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive step?
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
Oh, my God.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He was trying to get it to Jermaine.
Those pads interfering, man.
2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Now a play, and he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Cliff Averill in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Cliff Averill in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Now Manning. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Cliff Averill getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they're going to try for the 4th down conversion. Manning and the offense staying put. They do go for it. It's Manning. He's going to let this one go deep. And it is incomplete. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles.
Man, you touched that ball. I knocked that your hand. What flag you talking about?
Over 1st and 10, an excellent field position here. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Graham's got it over the middle. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of.
I ain't know. You ain't say nothing. I thought you chose to play and everything.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Will Tukuafu taking it in. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Bobby Rainey now to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And New York set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they're going to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I want to shift for a second and talk playoff picture. Yes, we've got a few more weeks, but the NFC East and the AFC West have been ended today. We both have 3 teams in.
And right now, the NFC East essentially has 4 because Dallas is clear of the field. But Washington, New York, and Philadelphia really bunched in there. And then you go to the AFC West. Kansas City owns a tiebreaker over Oakland. And Denver also right there, the defending Super Bowl champs.
And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time. Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Manning will try again on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the
Man, you threw it 3 green jerseys over there.
Back out on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, Charles, we had one of the best innings, if not the best of the season in Week 10. Will Parks and the Broncos returning that block kick down the sideline. White cleat, white sideline. Did he step out? Hard to tell.
Before I even get to that answer, you know what it reminds me of? A hockey player told me a long time ago, you never wrap your stick with white tape, because then the goalie can find the puck a lot easier. Wrap it with black tape to try and hide it a little bit. We talk about a white shoe on a white sideline. Hard to tell whether he did or didn't. And since the call on the field was he didn't, it had to stand. So that made it really work out well. So if you're going to play, white cleats might be the way to go. Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
In the slot on the right is Graham. throwing now. Wilson on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He don't get that, buddy.
The intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches.
You ain't saying that all today.
And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try to bat the ball.
Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 75 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if the quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you could do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
Rainey to return it. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And New York set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now a play fake. Manning, he's got time in the pocket. He's got a man, complete. And that one results in 35 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford. But first, this timeout.
Hey, don't do that. Please stop.
They go play action for Jennings. Now Manning. He's going to air one out. And now
here's
another interception. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 78 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
There you go.
More before
and
this
you get my
game is
goal
over.
back. I'm going to get it to you. I'm going to let you head on. Go nice on you.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Rainey to return it. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take another shot here. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They come up in an offset eye. Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. He's going to let it go again. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to go up top again.
Use it.
And my
Got him.
goodness, another interception. Picked off by the
Boy, that was a short throw you threw.
Thomas. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? In this case, they
got his man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball.
I saw that.
I've seen guys
I saw it.
this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
To throw again is Wilson. He's going to loft one, deep left, and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jermaine Kearse, 40 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And his kick is good. Now to send this one away following the score. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down following the run. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Manning going to throw. Looking deep downfield.
Use the pick.
Another interception. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. He's going to try and go deep again.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
They run again with Michael. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On third down, Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's John Ryan now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Oh, it's a wobbler here. This is Harris. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 40 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And his kick is right through. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jermaine Kearse.
I don't know who that dude was.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again.
Oh, man, he died for it.
But what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to
he dropped it
downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to
got
get
my
it back.
first fumble today. You got yours.
Quarterback, the ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now look at this, 4th and 12.
Had to put that cover 3 on you now.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Manning over the middle here to Donnell. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
It's complete. The tight end, Donnell. Give them 13 on the pickup there. And it's first down, New York. And quickly, they get to the line.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do.
That's caught inside the 20. 30 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Giants. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Stays on his feet. His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll try to run now with Jennings. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Manning now on 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Larry Donnell from 6 yards away. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Excuse me.
Now come the Seahawks. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in 1 shot.
1 shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jermaine Kearse, 66 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now Manning, he's going to let it go again. And
use the pick.
Another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a system.
And we'll see if they can do just that. All right, partner, I want to check in on a talking point we had week 1. Dark horse playoff contenders. You threw out Oakland and Jacksonville. Oakland's still looking good.
But they're living up to a tie for first in the AFC West. How about Jacksonville? Really struggling right now at 2-7.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jermaine Kearse with a career-high 4 touchdown games.
Oh, I threw it to Bolden too, other than just Kearse.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdowns.
Cause Bolden on the right side of the field. I threw it to him too.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw, it's Manning. He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Beckham, the lone receiver right. Throwing is Manning on third down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't.
What y'all about to eat, bro? Okay. Shoot, man. Let me go ahead and get this stuff ready. I gotta go wash. Alright, bro. boy and quit again. I did to him again. You gonna give me one of these days, Urban. Just not today.